Hey everyone, I'm Ellen here at etrailer.com. Today we're taking a look at the Curt A30 fifth wheel trailer hitch. This is going to be specially designed for the prep package on the Chevy and GMC trucks. That's going to be the Silverado and the Sierra respectively for the 25 and 3500, and that's going to be for the 2020 and newer GMC and Chevy trucks. So this is going to be a very nice heavy duty hitch to haul our fifth wheel trailer. The nicest thing about this is going to be the 360 degrees of contact that we get from those dual jaws that hold that kingpin in place, so they create a really tight hold over our kingpin. It's going to be a big improvement over those drawbar styles that just have that single bar that passes across that kingpin, so it's going to reduce a lot of the chucking and jarring that we typically get and also the noise that comes with it. So it's going to hold really well. We'll also have 360 degrees of movement in our head, which is kind of hard to show, but it does move side to side, front to back, and everywhere in between. So it's going to make hooking up to our trailer a lot easier. It helps it to self-align and also absorb some of the road shock as we're going down the highway. There are two big heavy-duty blocks of rubber that help to cushion that and provide that road shock absorbing quality to that. So it helps to keep the head moving, but takes up any gap that there might be, so it's not just flopping around in there. The other nice thing is going to be the 3-point indicator at the back, or back to you guys at least, indicator to let you know whenever you're ready to tow and couple up with your hitch. So I'm going to flip this around so we can take a look at that together. So you'll see that little green dot in the center of the hitch there. That's going to let you know that you're ready to tow. Everything's locked up and secure. Our jaws are fully closed, so we'll know that we're ready to take off. It also comes closed like that, so I'm going to show you what it looks like whenever we open this up. So I just undid the safety pin. I like that it's chained to the head so we don't have to worry about losing that. You'll pull out on the handle and then throw that towards the cab, and you'll see that indicator now moves towards red, and then it flips over to yellow. That lets you know that it's ready to go to couple up with your trailer, and it should be good there. If it stops at the red indicator, it'll let you know that the jaws aren't fully open. So you might need to check everything out, make sure that everything's working properly. Once you have that open, you should be able to connect to your trailer. So I'm going to flip this back around again and show you what that's going to look like. So with my little stand-in kingpin here, you can see those dual jaws are going to come up and around and grab onto that really well, and at the same time that handle is going to flip towards the tailgate. So now we have that visual cue from our handle moving, and that little dot is now back to green. So we'll know that everything is where it needs to be to tow our trailer. Again, if it stops at red, that'll indicate to you that something's wrong. You need to go check it out and make sure that everything's closed fully before you take off. So makes it really easy to hook up and also to uncouple your trailer. Another thing that you can also do with this is actually replace that safety pin with a locking pin if you'd like. You just want to get something, a padlock that has a 3/8 inch shackle bolt diameter and a span of at least 1.25 inches there to go around that handle. If I turn this to the side, you can also see those handles for dropping into our prep package. Those also have a little pin and clip here, and you can replace that with a padlock if you'd like, so that those can't be flipped out by anybody. Again, you'll just want something that has a 1/4 inch diameter and again about 1.25 inch span, or 1.25 inch span, to make sure that it can fit in that space. But that will lock your hitch to your truck. And then by getting a padlock for the handle, it'll lock your trailer to your hitch. So just some options there. We do have padlocks available here at etrailer.com if you want to pick them up. It also comes with a lube plate, so if you don't want to worry about greasing up the top skid plate of your fifth wheel, it does come with that plastic lube plate to get everything connected and make everything slide easier on top of your hitch. As far as the tow weight with this, we can handle a gross towing weight of 30,000 pounds and a vertical load limit of 7,500 pounds, which is pretty high for a fifth wheel trailer. You always want to go off of the recommended weight limits for your vehicle though. You never want to exceed the manufacturer's recommended weight, so just something to keep in mind there. This does have a limited lifetime warranty from Curt. We've got our nice black carbide finish over all the surfaces, so it should stay looking nice for a long time. Couple grease zerks on either side of those dual jaws, so we'll be able to lube everything up, make sure that it's all working properly. This center pin is going to be our main pivot point. You can take that out. You want to make sure that this is also lubricated to make sure that that lasts for a long time, but this, by pulling out this pin, you can remove this head assembly from the base. It makes it a little lighter and easier to remove from your truck overall. With the legs and the base, it's still about 100 pounds, so depending on how you want to go about things, you can muscle that out yourself or get an extra set of hands to get it out of your hitch, but by taking that head piece off, it does make it a little bit easier. Those rubber blocks do make it a little bit tricky to wiggle out of there, but it does remove just by taking out that spring pin and that main larger pin. But that's going to do it for our look at the Curt A30 fifth wheel trailer hitch receiver, or trailer hitch for your Chevy and GMC towing prep package.